Hey, it's raining here in Ashland, and we are sitting outside the yoga studio with our good friend Cil Stengel.
Hi, believe it or
who
not.
has not changed in 20 years. She looks exactly the way I knew her when we were both at the University of Nebraska. And so, Cil, what you been up to for 20 years?
Oh, well, a lot of fun. And right now, because I just really live in the moment, I'm teaching at a local community college. I teach public speaking and I teach improv. And I work part-time at a yoga studio where I'm able to take classes and do a lot of customer service, which I love. I perform with an improv group called the Hamazons, and we do comedy improv. And it's for women, and they're wonderful. And we do local gigs, and we produce our own shows, and mostly we study more improv and how to spontaneously create art.
Cool. Hey, do we know how you got here to Ashland?
Yeah, we do. Paul Barnes.
Paul Barnes.
Yeah, Paul Barnes, probably the reason why a lot of people got to Ashland. But yeah, in that last year at college, we became friends, and he was like, I think you would like to check out Ashland as a stepping stone to either LA or San Francisco or Seattle, someplace. You know, for me, I was like, I want to go someplace big and hip and cool, and you know, spend my days in coffee shops and theaters and things like that. And so it got me out of the Midwest.
So your succession of stepping stones had one stone to it.
Yes, one stone. Yeah, I would be living here for a long time, just feeling like, yeah, I'm moving, and people would try to get into relationships with me, and I said, yeah, I can hang out with you, but you know, I'm going to be leaving pretty soon. But you know, after about 8 years, I looked at myself and said, I don't think I'm leaving. And I did move away a couple of times, and one time I came back as a vacation, and it just made sense to me that I needed to be here, and I never went back. So that happened. And so yeah, Southern Oregon's my home, and having a good time. Got
Cool.
Great friends, I have love in my life, I have a sweet home, I grow a garden, it's all good.
Well, it's great having you back as a friend again.
Tim Mooney! I know, it's so great. So Tim travels around and he looks me up, and we became Facebook friends, and now we're totally like best buds.
Yeah, and we're going to go grab dinner now. So,
Awesome.
say goodbye.
Bye!
We are here in Carpenter Hall, across from the Green Show stage, where the Monday night Green Show event has been relocated due to inclement weather. And there's been a lot of on and off inclement weather since I've gotten here a few days ago, and
It's very unusual.
I just happened to be lucky enough to get my show in. And Cil had something that she forgot to say last time. What was it you were going to tell us about you and OSF?
Oh, I was going to say that Tim Mooney is very handsome, and
Which is why I don't point this thing at my head through the course
no,
of
we're
this.
gonna get him on film. No,
Well, we're here in Ashland at the end of the day, and not a lot going on today in terms of activity. The way it's been the past 15 days, it's been a day off for the most part, so a lot of catching up today and not much going on. I'm sitting here on the back porch. There is a cat that is sitting next to me, kind of wanting to climb up on my lap there, as you can see, and perhaps she'll lose interest before too long, but there I am. I am met up with Cil Stengel. You now know who that is, you out there in TV land. And what did I do today? I spent a lot of the day just kind of editing and loading up the video from the performance last night, which went fairly well. The video didn't come out as nicely as it might have, because it was kept, the focus on it was pretty wide, so and the backstage behind me, there was more administrative stuff going on. You know, it kind of looked like bouncers standing behind me, and people going in and out of the bathroom. So it looked like there was a hub of unrelated activity, which to some degree there was, and you aren't quite aware looking out from the point of view that I had of how many people were actually attending to what was going on, which was quite a number. Anyway, that was the challenging show. The next one is easy. I say that knowing that I would probably regret saying that before too long. But Lot O' Shakespeare is drawn from 2 hours of material that I have to have ready at the drop of a hat at any given time, whereas Moliere Than Thou is a show that can run as long as 85 minutes, which I am cutting down to a very well-rehearsed 40 minutes for the course of this performance. So it's not going to be much of a challenge. Now, you may have caught a little bit of Carpenter Hall there earlier tonight. If it continues raining, which this is the kind of weather we've had ever since I've gotten here, I just had a window of time when it wasn't raining, when I performed the Shakespeare show outside. If it is raining tomorrow, we will be in Carpenter Hall with the performance, which actually I think would be probably good for me, because that keeps my voice contained, means I don't have to wear a microphone, and it means that everyone's focus is pointed in one direction toward the stage where the entertainment is going on. So I wouldn't mind being there. But outdoors is fun and festive and not bad either. So enjoying a beer here at the end of the night. And what else did I do? I trimmed the video that perhaps you saw from yesterday's show, taking out the parts that didn't have many flubs in them. And I continued working on blocking for Tartuffe. Tartuffe gets underway if the camera is shaky, it's because the cat is kind of rubbing up against my elbow as I hold this thing. I'm working on blocking for Tartuffe, which I'm directing in Oklahoma this fall, starting in late August. And I made it through Act 2 and into Act 3 of that, which is way ahead of myself. But this is kind of this production will be entered in the American College Theater Festival, and I sure would love to see it go all the way to the Kennedy Center. So I'm gonna get some work done on that and go in with ideas ready, both guns blazing, and have a great show. So I worked on that, got some laundry done, so I'm good to go all the way back to Minneapolis, probably with a fresh pair of jeans for each day on the road. Anyway, tomorrow I've got probably run through Moliere a couple of times, get some exercising done, maybe do some more on Tartuffe, and do the show. So that should be fun. Cil Stengel and her friends will probably be coming to see the show, and hopefully we'll have some more audience who caught the Shakespeare last night coming back to see Moliere, and hopefully some representatives from the Oregon Shakespeare Festival as well. Anyway, that's the view out the back porch from where I stand, and have a great night. See you tomorrow.